Hello there, in this tutorial I'm going to show the concept of remote desktop and implement it into Windows operating system. Now remote desktop is the concept is to use the desktop screen in the remote location. For example, if you have a computer in your home and wants to access the native computer of LAN and WAN network, then it is known as a remote connection. And since we are using desktop and remote desktop, and since it's usable in a LAN network, we can able to access our native computer of remote native computer of LAN network via remote desktop. For example, if we have two computers at the same building in the same office or at home, wants to access a remote desktop, and one is, for example, if we are sitting in one computer wants to access the other computer for some reason, for example, to fix some issues of operating system, to install software and any other issue wants to solve it, and the user of the computer not able to, and since you are expert and able to do that, so via LAN network, at LAN network you can do a remote desktop, and it's very much simple, but yes, uh, it's accessible in LAN network. I never see a remote desktops used in WAN network, uh, since connection were very short, and it basically uses LAN network only. So we able to access one computer screen to others. Uh, this is what the remote desktop is, and the native computer's screen goes log off, and you can we log in. You can access the computer uh, at the same time. So let's do the practical to learn about more how to do a desktop. Currently I have Vista 7 machine. First let me check firewall is on or off. It's off, so it should be off because we don't have a tunnel thing, and since we will use a less secure mode to do our desktop, there should be firewall should be off. So both firewall is off, and now let me see whether both computer are pinging with each other or not. So ping space 192.168.1.1 is 11 is Vista's IP, and yes, we able to ping with each other. Vista, let's check in Vista whether we able to access 7 machine or not. 192.168.1.10, yes, it's pinging. So means both computer is accessed with each other. Now what we do here at computer right properties, at system properties, you have to check the remote desktop, allow connection from computer running any version of remote desktop. So we are using less secure, or you have an option to make a special user to authenticate, give the authenticate. Basically we use those that at VPN, and rest we use the less secure, since we will do VPN thing, or you can create a new user and give the access of that. It's totally up to you, but I'm currently giving less secure since I want to uh, make things know how to use remote desktop. So I'm just using a very basic network, and I just allow remote desktop at Windows 7 machine. Now at Vista also the same settings should be there. Remote settings allow connection from the computer running any version of remote desktop. So you can give you can create a user and give us authentication, but I don't want to. So all done. We basic uh, settings done. Now what we do here is now it's all done. Now what we do here is once again we see it's all done. So remote desktop connection, you goes to that start bar or at run command mstsc. This is the shortcut at run command mstsc, and give a computer name. Basically it's IP address, since we are not in the network, in the domain network, that we can call it be a name. So 192.168.1.1, and the username of Vista Annie, and we are creating this implementing this remote desktop less secure. We didn't make a dedicated user, but it's all right because we are not accessing VPN. So this identity of certificate name and it's all formalities that are there. Just yes, or you can view the certificate too if you want to. It's secure and remote connection, and there we go. You can see in the background the Vista machine is all logged off. Yeah, there we go. It's logged on, you can see from this 7 machine, but log off to the computer, the actual computer, and you can see we are accessing Vista machine at 7 computer. This is what it is. This is what they thinks could be done with this remote desktop. And you create any folder, any file, it's up to you. It's totally up to you. You are accessing 7 machine. So there we go. Create any text document and give some name, whatever it wants to. You are working as a Vista user, but sitting in your own computer. That's the thing. Vista user just can see what is going on. He can see, she can see, but can't do anything. Once it will log in back, your connection will broken. So just create a text document and the folder, and you wants to fix any of error issues there. Either you close down there or you just log in from here. You can, if a person log in in its actual Vista machine, then the system will went off. The connection will automatically broken whether you like it or not. The native computer should not log in back to gain the properties. To gain the properties, once again, log in and you can see back to Vista. There we go. So it's a type of play also. So we learned something about remote desktop.